Hey everybody, welcome back to Blue Collar Whiskey Drinkers. I'm Robbie.
And I'm Cody.
On this episode, we are reviewing Old Forester 1897. This is a special bottle. This is my birthday episode. So I picked Old Forester because it has been solid every way we've tried it, from just the 86 proof to the 100 proof to the 1920 to now the bottled and bond. And even some of the others we've had just out with friends like Statesman and things like that. So Old Forester has been solid every way we've tried it, and has been a good company all around, and
Yeah,
really
totally,
enjoy
dude.
their product. So
Yeah, everything's that they've produced is solid, man. I've really enjoyed everything. So
yeah, no, it's again just been solid whiskey through and through. 86 proof was our whiskey of the go-to whiskey of the year just a couple years ago. Still
that's
very
true.
solid whiskey, especially for $20 or $25. Their 100 proof is very good as well. I should buy it more. I really always overlook it, or I'm always buying something else, unfortunately. But it is a very good bottle. It went up against our Wild Turkey 101.
I
So
think it beat it barely
barely,
for
which
us.
those were,
Yeah.
yeah, it was two solid whiskeys. Wild Turkey 101 is not bad either. It's not a terrible whiskey. So,
No, it's a great budget whiskey as well.
yeah.
But we're excited,
And
man. I'm excited that you picked this 1897 bottled in bond, dude. We haven't tried it. I've never had it, everybody, so I don't think Robbie
yeah, me
has either.
neither.
So this is a new one
Yeah,
for us.
it
So
was either
hopefully,
this one or 1897 or 1870, which is the original batch one.
yeah,
And it was a toss up between those two, and we decided on 1897.
yeah, hopefully it doesn't let us down.
Yep, hopefully.
So, all right, well, I'm going to go into a little bit about the bottle. Obviously, we've already talked about it. It's bottled in bond. So that means it's been aged a minimum of 4 years and under stricter government regulations. Um, it's so for the blue collar category, it's going to be 4.4. So it's
Yeah.
and that's based on the price, which it's about 55 to $60 plus tax, depending on your location. That's roughly what we kind of gathered. And you know, Also the proof. So it's, 100 proof. So it's in that
Yeah.
4.4 category. So um, you know, nothing, there's not a whole lot on the bottle. It says pretty much everything it always says on the bottle
Yeah.
for Old Forester. So I'll let you
Yeah.
take a little bit more
Well,
information.
and to go off the bottle, it does have that classic Jim Beam look. If you compare it to 1920, um, 1870, pretty much all their bottles like that. Obviously, 86 proof has a little different bottle, and the 100 proof has a little bit of a different bottle. But this is pretty much for all their other whiskeys, other than I
Yeah,
think one or two others. This is pretty
the
much the bottle they use.
the
So,
classic bottle, yeah, for Old
yeah.
Forester. Yep.
So yeah, about this whiskey, Old Forester 1897 bottled and bond is crafted to honor the watershed moment in bourbon history. The U.S. Bottled and Bond Act of 1897. This expression follows the bottled and bond standards that whiskey must be aged in a federally bonded warehouse for at least 4 years. The product of one uh, distillation season, one distiller, and from one distillery, and bottled at 100 proof. Uh, the concept behind these regulations, the idea of the sealed in quality, was something Old Forester introduced in 1870 as America's first bottled bourbon. Um, so that was another reason why we almost did the 1870, was it's apparently the original batch kind of style.
Hmm.
So
Yeah.
we will do that eventually. We may save that for another episode, maybe even a versus, but that one I'm excited to try as well. I'm excited for this one. Excited for all of them.
Yeah.
They
1910.
haven't let me
I'm
down.
really excited for 1910.
Yeah,
Hear good things about that one. Man, I'm excited, man. So it's birthday pick. Um,
Yeah.
you know, um, we'll see how it performs, man.
Now let's see.
Ooh, the nose is
Still
very
has a
good.
good pop on it.
Yeah, so I got a little bit in the glass right now.
Yeah,
Ooh,
we
man,
went
it's
ahead since these were brand new bottles. Went ahead and poured it a little bit ahead of time so it could get some
yeah,
oxygenation,
let it, sit in
air
the
out a
glass a
little
little
bit.
bit. You get a better feel for the whiskey, I believe. Like sometimes when you pour it fresh, it's just not as crisp,
Yeah.
I guess. It's just a little bit not as much aromas come out of it, I feel like.
Right.
Man, when I first popped this thing open, it smelled like a beer, man. I was like, man, is this a beer? I just smelled like, like the hops almost like
Yeah.
in like an IPA. It was weird. I popped this thing open. I was like, whoa, dude. I don't know what it was about it, but it doesn't smell like that anymore. But
No.
um, it was just a
Honestly,
weird like flavor or smell I got off when I opened and that was when I smelled out of the bottle, And
yeah.
now it's just like brown sugar a
It has
little
a
bit.
very, yeah, brown sugar on it. Wow. A little
Ooh,
vanilla,
wow.
but
Very deep
that, yeah,
smell to it.
definitely has that sweet note to it, but
Get
also,
a dark cherry note in the back.
yeah, dark cherry. I would agree with that. I almost get that charred smell.
Yeah. A little bit of the oak. Not much
Yeah.
though.
But it's like charred oak, not like,
Mm-hmm. Vanilla's in there too. Well,
yeah,
shit, man.
charred oak, vanilla, brown sugar, and
And
cherry,
some
dark
dark
cherry.
cherry. Yeah.
Yeah, dark. It great smell. This may
Yeah,
be one
great
of the
smell.
better bottled and bond smells so far.
Yeah, I'd agree with that for
Well,
sure. Well,
hey, cheers.
cheers, bro. It's got a great color, everybody, too. It's nice
Oh
and
yeah.
not quite amber, but like
I was
almost
gonna
amber.
yeah, I was gonna say it's like an amber color, but it's gorgeous. So
Yeah. All right, man. Cheers. Oh yeah. Happy birthday. All right.
wow, that finish is amazing. It's a little
Well,
warm, but wow, that finish is good.
it's a long finish. Kind of lit me up a little bit, but
Oh, it did.
it's my first drink of the night, everybody.
Um,
Um,
third
definitely,
for me, but I
definitely
was making
warm.
cocktails for everybody
Um,
earlier.
definitely warm for sure. Enjoyable though. I'm gonna take another sip here. Mm,
Ooh, the brown sugar came out so much on that second sip. Wow.
mm. Wow,
Just-
that's nice. It is a little hot though.
it's definitely warm,
Even on the second sip. Um,
but the flavor on it, I
oh,
think,
the flavor's
is
great. You get instant sweet right on the tip of your tongue, like immediately.
yeah.
That brown
I know.
sugar, whatever. Um,
Yep.
and then that finish of like the oak and the cherry, the dark cherry kind of just draw back and like just um you get a good mouthfeel too. It's not like super viscous or oily or whatever you want to say, but it's like
Yeah.
it's a nice overall mouth feel of like the warmth and um the whiskey going down and just I don't know, it's enjoyable.
It's definitely a warm whiskey, and
A little bit more in there.
I know I keep saying it, but this may be like just a perfect fall winter because it does warm you up and it sits there for a while.
Yeah.
But the flavor that you're getting, honestly, the first drink, the finish was so great, and then on the second drink, how much of that brown sugar came out, and then the finish stayed
Yeah.
was just damn near what I want from a whiskey.
All right. So I got the water droplets in everybody.
Same.
Oh my God. It's like super sweet now. It's like molasses. It's
Hmm.
like almost like molasses.
It's definitely florally kind of.
A little florally, but that molasses deep
Yeah,
at the end there.
right at the finish.
Yeah.
All right.
That's
Cheers.
cheers, man. Mhm.
Wow, that smoothed it out so much. It calmed down that
It
warmness
did.
a
It did calm
lot.
down the warmness. Made a touch um dry. A touch dry with that. Just like um not as I don't know. Just a little bit more drying on the tongue. Like your tongue
I
gets a
would
little bit
definitely
more dried
say,
out.
yeah, I would
But
agree with that.
yeah, this overall smoothness is definitely toned down for sure, and it's nice. I didn't mind the heat before,
No, me
so
neither.
I mean it was hotter than like a lot of I would say it drinks hotter than 100 proof, right?
Yeah,
It drinks more like probably like I don't know 110 maybe. I
yeah,
don't know like
110, 120.
something like that because
Yeah,
1920 Old Forester is 115 proof.
yeah.
And that one was pretty hot. I mean, it was
I
great.
would definitely say this is very comparable to that, if
It's
not right on its
comparable
level.
to that, but not, I don't think it's as hot, maybe, or
Honestly, I don't
close.
think it's as hot, but it lasts longer.
Yes, the finish does. Yeah, you're right. For sure.
So,
Totally.
yeah, I
So,
agree. It's not as hot, but the finish is just so long. But honest, man,
hmm. I like the smell better before. This is almost like it's good, but like, I don't know. I
I
think it was more balanced before.
no, yeah, I like the smell before, but the taste, I don't know which one I like better. The other
Mm,
way I really enjoyed it. This one's just has that smoothness aspect. Um,
yeah.
it may be the other way I like it better, just neat
I
without
like it
water
neat. I
droplets.
think it like, yeah, I think I do too. It's good. It's good with both, everybody. It brings out
Oh,
a
it
little bit
is.
different characteristics with the water for sure. I think I like it better without water droplets, but it's close. I mean, you could go either way. I mean, we're splitting hairs. But
Oh, we are.
so man, that is a good one. This is a good birthday pick, man. Good job.
Yeah.
It like I reminded Robbie, I don't know about like I don't know 4 or 5 times.
Oh, the
Get a
fucking
list,
look.
get a get a list together
Well,
for me, bro. And
I I had
it's like,
stuff I was wanting to do. Didn't have the bottles here in Arkansas. On it was
yeah,
only on two whiskeys, and then there was one. Oh, fuck it, I'll say it. High West Rendezvous, but yeah, they yeah. Well, it'd
we're
be a
gonna do
while.
that one. We're gonna do that one
We will,
soon.
but it's gonna be a while before we do another High West.
Yeah.
We got other whiskeys. We got other great companies that we would
Oh
rather
yeah, for sure.
honestly support and back. Um,
Yeah, and
so
we love to um do the local companies,
yeah, we definitely need to do more
we love the
local.
big companies too, but I mean, we love to support, those our local community whiskeys and we want to do more. It's harder for me to get my local stuff to Robbie, obviously, and him to get
Yeah,
me, so sometimes when I travel, I try to get a bottle from somewhere or something, and
yeah.
get it to Robbie or something some way. But you know,
Well, and we do have one local one that we should do this year, maybe here in October, um, California. Um, uh,
that's right.
I know we talked about getting the owner and head distiller on for that
Yes,
episode.
yes. Oh
Great
yeah,
guy,
definitely.
great story.
Yeah, Billy over there
Definitely,
at Cali Distillery.
yeah. We went there for Cody's bachelor trip and had a great time. It's such a small local, great vibe. And
Yeah,
then you hear
definitely.
the story of this guy, and it's just like, damn.
Yeah, good
So
guy, Billy over there.
yeah, but
Definitely want to do his bottle soon. I'll hit him up probably, probably in
yeah,
the
I've been
next.
sitting on this bottle for a while, man.
Me too. I have it sitting in
But
the
I haven't
cabinet
drank
down here.
any more of it because, yeah, ever since I'm pretty sure it was you who told me about it. Once you get a whiskey below a certain point, you need to just probably hurry up and drink it. So
Yeah,
I've
or
just tried to keep it as full as possible.
yeah. So if you get, I don't know, about halfway down or so, it starts to age. Like
Yeah.
the flavors start to kind of change, and the
Hmm.
whiskey actually can not be as good. And so if you're holding on to a bottle that's below half or whatever for a long, like more than a couple years, it's probably not going to taste the same. It's probably not going to be as good. Um, you want to put that whiskey into a smaller bottle with no air if you can. Was
Limit
what
the air. Yeah.
limit the air is what I've read and heard. So, if you do
Yeah.
get lower on your bottles and you have them for a while, just put them in a smaller bottle that has less air.
Yeah. And by a while, it's like uh, not months, but years. Like
Yeah, like over
later
a
on,
year or
about a
two.
year or
Yeah.
two. Yeah. Not if you have it sitting there for 3 months, it's not going to be,
Yeah.
that big of a difference. So,
No, no, no. Um,
um,
what are you thinking, Robbie?
honestly, man, I think this is a very good whiskey. I love the fact I can pour this right out of the bottle, and
Question.
you're getting.
Do we know what 1920 did?
Yeah, I could tell you here in a second.
Okay. That'd
Yeah,
be good to know. I kind of forgot. Um,
but it, anyways, yeah, I love how you could just pour it right out of the bottle, and you're getting such an amazing flavor. And
yeah.
it is the finish, kind of what brought me in, and man, I love the finish on this one. Um,
Hmm.
water droplets, still great. I just like it without a little bit more, and so that's why I just gave it a 4.4.
4.4. Yeah, that's a good score.
Yeah,
Um, and we don't have a ton in this category, but I think uh, I'm kind of in the same ballpark for sure. I think if this is something, if you're just starting into whiskey, it's a little hot off the bat. So I don't know if you know, this would be a good beginner or someone new to drinking whiskey to get right on this one. But
yeah,
I think, yeah, I think it's a four. I would just say 4.4 with you. I think it's great. I
yes.
think
I
it's for this price, 55, $60, tax, but plus tax and everything. So it's a solid bottle.
um something we didn't go over. So it says aroma, robust, intense caramel. Didn't really get
Okay.
much caramel, but
Eh.
taste rich vanilla, roasted coffee notes, spice dark fruit, mature
There's the
oak.
dark fruit. Yeah, we got the
Yeah.
dark fruit.
Mouth filling, sweet, and intense. Yeah, definitely finished deep
Yeah.
fruit, spice, oak
Mm-hmm.
notes layered over dark caramel. Yeah, I'm just not getting the caramel, but everything
Maybe that's
else I would
the brown
agree.
sugar.
Yeah, that we may be getting that mixed up, but whatever. It's
I,
all.
I I mean, I don't have
Yeah.
caramel that often, so I mean,
Um, and big and bold. So that was Old Forester, uh,
I would agree with that.
1897. So something. There's going to be an episode we'll probably release later, but um, High West American Prairie, the Barrel Select, is in this category.
Oh, oh, it is.
4.4. And this one I
Okay,
think kicks the shit out of it.
I would agree. This is better than
So
that one.
But yeah,
At
anyways,
least neat,
just thought it was
anyways.
funny because yeah, no, this is I was looking at it, I was like, oh shit, High West. It's funny, it's right there. You're just,
I didn't even think about
but
that. That's funny.
yeah, but Old Forester, 1897. We're gonna be trying it. Coke. We're just gonna do our four normal ways for this whiskey. No specialty cocktail. We may do a specialty cocktail on our Instagram live
Yep.
or stories, so stay tuned to that. So Old Forester, 1897. We'll be going to get our whiskey and Coke.
Yeah, man. Ready?
All right, be right back.
All right, everybody. We're back with our whiskey Coke. So we got the bonded Old Forester 1897, everybody. So
Yeah,
um this is again Robbie's birthday pick, and we're gonna try it with whiskey Coke. This is probably the top of our range of definitely doing whiskey Coke. But
yeah, yeah. Well, I know we were just talking about this. Yeah, any more expensive, probably not. But at the same time, it is just for a review, so we'll see.
it's true. It is true. I'll
So it's
dump
probably the
you know what? I would probably dump $100 whiskey in uh
Coke.
Coke because that Blue Run one we did the little sampler of recently,
Oh yeah,
I would not mind with that one.
yeah.
Let's
All
just
right.
say
Well,
that.
hey, cheers.
Cheers, everybody. Very good.
The
Got it.
whiskey fucking flavors just stuck through. I'm not
Yeah.
getting much Coke. It's definitely there's like a sweetness to it
Oh,
now.
yeah, it's there, but the
It's not
whiskey's
that whiskey
good.
Coke taste. You're getting a whiskey, flavor. I love how I have one little fucking piece of ice that's stuck to the
Mm.
glass that's not moving. Look at this shit. I'm tapping. Nothing. Just
That's
just
funny.
hanging on
Now,
there. Only
this is
only one.
it had a good froth when I stirred it, so that's always a
It
sign.
yeah,
Not
had a good
always
froth
right.
at the
It's not
beginning.
always right, everybody, but a lot of times when the whiskey froths a lot, for whatever reason, it's usually good that we have
Oh,
found.
agreed.
Um,
I would
but
I would say 8 to 9 times out of 10 that's probably the case.
yeah, I would say so.
So good froth, good whiskey Coke. Or it
Hmm.
probably can't go wrong, that's for sure.
Yeah, yeah. Man,
Anyways,
this is great whiskey Coke, everybody. Um, Granted, it is a $60 bottle, so probably wouldn't want to do this all the time. But,
no.
it is good. It is really good. It's a great. The whiskey is for sure stands out.
Yes.
And I love it. So, um, I gave
You
it
know,
4.5 is my review. Like I freaking enjoy
wow.
this and a whiskey Coke. I
Let
really
me
do.
pull this up.
But like I said, it's not something I would do a lot of because it's so good, neat, and $60, so it goes quick when you make cocktails with it. Yeah.
Old Forester, everybody. So far, I haven't had it like any of the whiskeys in a way I don't like it.
No.
One, so 86, great every way. It was consistent. It did not jump up, and it jumped down. It was 4.4 up until um, old fashioned. Even then, you could arguably say it was a 4.4 because overall score is
So
4.4.
one thing I did try recently was Old Forester 100 proof rye. And I like it. I think it's good. Um I decided to try it in Coke because I
Why
had
not?
it out. Why not? And no, Don't do it.
No? Okay.
Oh man.
Well, we'll have to do it.
We'll do it, but
Yeah.
it was not my favorite thing yet. Let's just say that.
Well, man, I'm just saying, Old Forester, every way.
Dude,
I'm trying to think
I
of
would
all
say
of them.
as far as big brands, Old Forester is probably one of my favorite distilleries for sure.
Agreed. I agree with that 100%.
Like
And
I, yeah,
yeah, they're,
definitely.
yeah, honestly, because I could think of Four Roses example, another big brand. The
They're good.
basic to me is the better one. It's 20
Well,
bucks.
we haven't done them all, but yeah.
I've tried them, not all, but good, good amount. They're
Mhm.
good, but honestly, Old Forester, I'd
Yeah.
put up with anybody.
Yeah,
And
the only one I actually have it, I just haven't opened it, is the more expensive one. It's like the small or barrel select or something like that. I don't know what it is, but
which one is that?
the Four Roses, it's like the
Oh, I've yeah, I've had that.
I haven't
It's good.
drank it. I haven't drank it yet. I have it, but
And
I haven't had it yet. I was waiting to do it
yeah,
on the podcast. So,
yeah. But what I was saying, like, I Old Forester, I think, is one of those whiskey companies that kind of flies under the radar. Everybody may overlook. Not everybody, but a lot of people do. And it's such a good whiskey. Like, doesn't matter
mhm.
what bottle you buy.
So far, yeah, so far.
We still have a few to try, but
Yeah.
yeah.
What do you give it as a score?
Oh yeah, you already gave yours.
Yeah, you haven't. I don't think you've.
You know what? You gave yours a 4.5.
Yeah, it's solid, dude.
Yeah, I gotta go with that. Just with how strong that whiskey flavor is, and it's staying strong right now. Cody downed his. I I purposely want mine to sit, and part of that reason is I'm curious on this one. I'm trying to pay attention to, is it gonna melt the ice? I'm trying to just compare to whenever we do on the rocks. Is it gonna melt the ice? And right now, I still have a good portion of ice in this thing.
Mhm.
It's not watered down.
Same here. I
Good
mean,
whiskey
there's a
flavor.
good amount of ice on mine for sure.
Old Forester, 1897. Neat, 4.4. Coke, 4.5. Solid whiskey so far. I'm excited to try this on the rocks. This is maybe one whiskey I'm just like, I think this is going to be fucking great on the rocks. Um,
I,
I'll be
dude,
honest.
I don't think this whiskey's gonna let us down anyway, any form. I think it's gonna be great, um, through and through, all around. To be honest, I think with the way this whiskey is, like the finish follows through, the way it mixed with the Coke, um, it's got to be a good old fashioned. I don't care I don't like it. It just has to be. Um,
Well, don't
and
get your hopes up because I'm kind of just looking at some of the old Forester scores and
oh, that's true. You're right. You're right.
where it drops off, and it
It's old
doesn't even drop
fashioned.
off much, is old fashioned.
That's
So
true.
we shall see.
So everybody, um, this whiskey is so far really, really solid. We Robbie's birthday pick. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Cheers.
good pick, man. And you know, can't wait to do it in the on the rocks next. So that'll be the next way we review it.
Be right back. Hey everybody, welcome back. We just got our Old Forester 1897 on the rocks here, bottled in bond.
Yeah, man, it smells delicious.
Yeah, it does.
I could hear or I mean I could smell the aroma just coming off the ice when I was pouring it. It smelled so good.
Wow,
Ooh.
it's pretty sweet now.
Yeah, it's got a almost a nice botanical with a cherry type smell to it.
Yeah, Little oak on the back end, but that's little.
Definitely, yeah.
It's a hint.
Yeah.
So, all right.
Well,
Hey, cheers.
cheers, man. Cheers. Been a long week.
Yeah, yeah, it has. Oh wow. That
Still
one's
has a little kick to it.
yeah, it's still warm.
Hmm.
It's nice. Damn.
Pretty good.
That's honestly a lot like the 1920. That was still pretty warm.
Yeah. 1920 though. That thing's got some depth to it for sure.
Yeah. Uh,
That's good though.
I'll be honest. For a bottled and bond, this is definitely one of the better ones. Um, this is really good.
Yeah, it's not bad. It's got a.
Ooh,
I feel like the oak's definitely more
pronounced.
pronounced in this as opposed to neat, but it's good
This
though.
one, campfire whiskey.
Yeah.
You're going to be smelling like wood burning. Might as well have something that tastes like it too. So, but no, it's
Yeah,
good.
man.
I actually enjoy it. Has very good flavor. The oak on the honestly the oak all the way through. I was going to say finish, but it kind of stays with you from start to end. Um,
Yeah.
so I do like it.
It's it's very good. I think it is eating the ice though, I can tell.
Oh, I was going to say that it's the ice is definitely a little smaller.
Yeah.
So now it's been that long. So drinking out of my the one that Odin and Michaela got me. Probably can't see it, but it's the one that says Dad EST
Yeah.
2023. So
So we did just pour this everybody like right before we got on air. Um, but yeah, mine has it's killing this ice right now, like
oh yeah, no, I could see
crazy,
where
killing it.
my first pour was on the ice, and that's just chewed in.
Dude, my ice group has shrank so much, bro.
I'll be honest, this is the benefit of having cubed ice. Look, I don't know if you could see that, but just how chewed up that is.
Yeah, dude.
So it literally like just been chewing right where it's been at.
Yeah, it's like acid.
And that at each level. So when I first poured it, it
Yep.
stares
Yeah, it's the same
straight
with mine.
away.
It's like tick, 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 tick. And now I poured a little bit more, so it's eating it, eating it, eating
It's
it.
definitely getting more watered down as we drink it,
Yeah.
or as I drink this one. Mine was a pretty deep pour, so it's taking me a second. First drink of the night too.
Yeah, same here, man. Mm.
Oh man,
It's good, everybody. I'm not gonna lie though, I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. Um, I definitely enjoy it better neat
I'm right
than
there
on the
with you.
rocks. It's good. It's a little oaky. Um, it's definitely got that cherry, like I was talking on the smell and little botanically,
Yeah,
but then that oak is definitely hitting harder uh with the ice for me.
agreed.
But
Um,
it's watering it down too, so
yeah, it's just
you would
chewing
have
up
to
that ice
drink
very
this
quick.
super fast if you want to keep that flavor.
Which I think I remember correctly. We thought it wasn't going to chew up the ice because it didn't seem like it was chewing it up with the Coke. So,
Yeah, I think I remember that too. Yeah,
but
interesting how things work, man.
yeah, I bet the Coke may have counterbalanced it a little bit. Um, well, I went ahead and wrote down my score, and I'm
Mm,
kind of bouncing between two. I enjoy the flavor. I just thinking back to neat, how it was with Coke. Unfortunately,
yeah,
ice doesn't touch it, but it's still a good whiskey on the rocks. I'll go with a 4. I was bouncing around between 3.8 and 4, but I think it's a 4.
Yeah, I was thinking the same. I was thinking 3.8, just because of the price.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Um,
I'd even take that into consideration.
yeah, being $60
Yeah.
most of the time. Um, there's a lot more things I'd rather have than this on the
Yeah.
rocks. But it's not bad, everybody. It's still really good. It's just, if, in my
Yeah.
opinion, it's going to get watered down faster, like it is.
Yeah, you can't really sip on this one. You're gonna have to drink it fairly quick. So that I think that's gonna be another notch. So 3.8. I'll settle there. Um, it's good. I enjoyed
Mhm.
the flavor. I think it's gonna definitely be more of a you know bonfire night or something like that. But you know,
Yeah, bonfire.
it's
My
good whiskey. I. It's just
No, there's nothing wrong with it. It's just,
yeah,
that we know now we've done so many now, that
yeah,
at the price, all that, if you take those into consideration, you know,
yeah,
um, it's a little lower than some of the other ones we've done
yeah.
for sure.
Agreed.
But it's not
So
bad. I mean, 3.8 out of 5, still really good. Just
yeah, it's
not
still really
as
high.
not as good as the other way, folks. So, I'll
Oh
recap real quick. We got neat 4.4, and we got Coke 4.5. So
yeah,
really solid, really, really solid. So,
yeah. And like I
um,
was telling Cody, this whiskey opened up very nice. So just letting it air out for a while. I think just trying to neat whenever. So
yeah. So I don't know if you remember or not, but I went to a Mudvayne concert last night.
oh yeah, that was it.
That was pretty cool, dude. I didn't know really much of the any other of the other bands that were playing much.
Yeah,
If you want to go see Mudvayne, they were freaking awesome. Um, I can't remember the head singer's name at the moment, but he was super inspiring and like had good words for the crowd, and you know, just seemed like a good dude overall. And uh, they kicked ass. They were a good show. Really enjoyed seeing them, and then seeing them play some of the old songs that I enjoyed. Um, but
yeah. See,
yeah,
Mudvayne, I want to like a lot of their newer stuff, but it's definitely not as good as their or older stuff.
no, it's album. Second album is the best. Like if they
Yeah,
just like when they were playing their new stuff, I was like, eh. If they would have
yeah.
just played like their entire second album, I'd have been like fucking rocking out the whole time.
I bet they're tired of playing that album because
Dude,
everybody wants it.
right? It's so funny because like Dig came on, and some of the other ones, God, but from their second album, and I think actually Dig might be on their first. I can't remember. I'd have to look again. But anyways, that everyone went nuts, dude. It was cool. Um,
Yeah,
anyway, so that was my Thursday night. Got home at like almost 1 o'clock in the morning, and then got
I
up
go to
and
work.
worked. So that was fun today. Um, yeah.
Yeah, well, my Thursday night wasn't that crazy, but just worked all day, went and cleaned a couple pools, dealt with a sick child. But that's about it.
You sick?
Yeah, he has a cold. Um,
Yeah.
he finally cut his first tooth, or it's right there. It's showing now.
He's
Um,
teething now.
well, he's been teething for a while, but it finally
It's
popped
actually
through.
showing. Oh wow.
Yeah.
You
Well,
uh you ready to try this with an old fashioned?
yeah. Let's do it.
All right, everybody. We'll be back.
Be right back.
All right, so we're back with our old fashioned. So we got the
Yeah.
Old Forester bonded. Um, so I'm excited, dude.
Yeah. It's had a really good smell.
Smells good.
The orange did not overpower this whiskey whatsoever. It has a very subtle citrus with a nice whiskey and bitter smell.
Yeah. So we haven't recapped in a while. So me and Robbie, how we make our old fashions, we use this half ounce of simple syrup, and then we use a little bit of bitters, Angostura bitters, I believe it is,
Yeah.
and then we also obviously 2 ounces of whiskey. Um, we stir or with ice and then pour over ice.
Yeah.
Big cube. So we always use the big cube, and then we always garnish with the orange peel. We squeeze it. Sometimes Robbie likes to do a little flame on his
Yeah.
orange and
No,
kind of gives it a
I
little charred.
yeah, I do that almost
Yeah.
every time. But
So,
yeah,
anyways, just
this is
wanted to
it.
recap it for everybody. So if you're new listeners out there, Um, there's a bunch of different ways to do it. There's more traditional ways of just using sugar and then like a sugar cube, crushing it up with the bitters and doing all that. But
Yeah.
this is a little easier. So, anyways, cheers, everybody. We're gonna give this a
Cheers.
whirl.
Wow.
Ooh, that's good. It's got a little bubblegum flavor onto it.
Yeah, that's exactly what that is.
All right.
I was like, I've had this
Another whiskey
before.
did that. Remember? Remember that shit? I was calling it, and you're like, "Oh yeah,
Oh, I remember. And that one was subtle. This one is like it's good.
yeah,
Like
yeah." It's like bubblegum, everybody, right off the bat. Like,
I did not expect that. I like that. That's good. It'd be
yeah, it's good. Has a little bitter at the end for sure.
yes.
Um, but I do like it. It's definitely different than some of the other old fashions we've had.
Yeah. This is
Nice.
I'd be
That's
curious
cool.
what the girls think about this. I'm gonna have to make one from Caleb.
Yeah, definitely, dude.
And if she
A
doesn't drink
little
it, then I'll drink it. But
for
man,
sure.
Old Forester.
It's
Yeah, we
pretty
need to
good,
just
man.
do a lineup of Old Foresters. And
Boom, boom, boom. We just blind them all.
yeah, we got to do like neat. We got to honestly just go through the whole process, but just blind on how many other bottles they got, like seven or
Man,
eight.
that would be a ton of episodes.
Yeah, it'd just be strictly neat, strictly
Y-
on the
y-
rocks.
Yeah, so 4 episodes
Yeah,
to do it
and
all the ways.
you would have
Yeah.
to have it when you have people over. That way,
To
people
make
could drink the drinks. Well,
well
just
also to make four
because you'll just
drinks.
sip on it.
Could you imagine
Oh yeah,
trying to make four old fashions and then putting them in the freezer and then drinking one, drinking another one?
yeah. We're definitely gonna have to do like the Old Forester, where it's like 100 proofs all together, and then all the other ones that are below together. So
Hmm, that's good.
good. Um,
That's pretty good.
did I tell you where Michaela took me for my birthday?
No, I did see your picture that you posted, or Michaela posted,
Yeah,
actually,
I
I
was
would
like,
say.
I don't post.
We gotta fix
Yes,
that, bro.
we went to Smash Lab, um, and it's a
Is that a
place where
burger
you
place?
just no, it's a place where you break shit like computers, TVs, printers,
Oh yeah,
glass.
yeah, yeah. I've heard of that.
You just smash it.
My buddy Alex that I went to the concert. Uh, uh, him and his wife just went to one of those.
Oh yeah, I I would love to go with them. I bet Alex. I bet his like monster comes out when he does something like that. He's so like calm and cool. I bet he would
Yeah,
just like
turns into a psychopath. Like,
dude, we were like they were tossing bottles up, and you're just swinging the bat and just smashing it all over everybody.
Really? Wow.
Like, yeah, it was a blast. Like, we're just smashing shit, throwing shit. They had like these targets, dude. And Jordan was there, Jordan and Andrea, and Jordan threw a wine bottle, and it embedded. So he missed the targets, and he was right above them, and it embedded into the wall, and the label was facing out. It was hilarious.
That's
And he's
cool.
like, it was like, what were the chances? And then it's amazing. So many bottles you could throw as hard as you can, and they won't break. Like, it's just like depends on where they land on the bottle. They're not breaking. Tell
Wow.
you what, Heineken has probably one of the strongest beer bottles. I went
Interesting.
so, and it could have been like which one I was swinging, but I try to move them together, you know. So I had like Corona, Miller, all these different beer bottles that I was just smashing, and Heineken destroyed all of them. And then I took Heineken up against a wine bottle, and it ended up both of them breaking. I was like, holy crap. The wine bottle was way thicker too. So,
Yeah. Yeah.
um, and then tell you what, if you ever do those a place like that, definitely wear pants. This place required you to wear pants, and if you didn't, they had like scrubs you could throw on. Um, but I would wear boots, just or even something with a thick sole because Jordan, he stepped on a piece of glass and it went right through his hands and cut his heel a little bit. So,
Oh,
and then
yeah,
I
I
was
wouldn't.
wearing my just normal tennis shoes, and I felt glass like getting inside there, and well, about till about midweek, I felt glass in the bottom of my feet, like little splinters. And whenever I got home, I saw there was glass shards in the bottom of my shoes. So I had to vacuum out mine and Michaela's.
Oh my God.
But it was fun.
Yeah, yeah.
Then little splinters in your hands. They give you like the multi-texture gloves that you can wear so you can still have dexterity. And my dumbass, I'm just sitting there smashing glass and bottles together like this. And um, I didn't feel it until I took the gloves off, and I was like, "Ooh, I feel splinters like right here on
Oh
both
boy.
fingers." So it
Yeah.
was a good time though.
Yeah. Breaking shit's fun, dude.
Yeah, got to destroy a broken. It was once like a $2,500 TV. It was 70 inches. Colin bought it for $10 because you could buy stuff. They have stuff inside that you could buy to bring inside with you. There's like there's the general stuff they put out there, and then you could buy extra.
That's
So,
funny.
and then there was dude, Dragonheart VHS tape. And Jordan's like, "Oh, toss it, break, like I'll toss it up and you break." I was like, "No, I grew up with that movie. I can't break it." I was like, "I watched it. Like I still have the VHS of Dragonheart." I was like, "I'm not breaking that. That's bad."
It's a good movie, man.
Oh, I love that movie. It's probably terrible now. I haven't seen it in years.
Yeah, it's not the greatest, but it's still a good movie for its time. I enjoyed that movie.
Oh man, yeah.
Um,
Um,
so dude, that's pretty cool, dude. I remember we did one where we would like destroy a car,
yeah, that would have been
a
fun.
junk car, like just beat it up with bats and axes and whatever. That was cool.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah. They had bats, maces, sledgehammers, golf clubs. Um,
this is a good old fashioned. It's not bad, you know. I mean,
I
got that
like how the bubblegum flavor was really pronounced at the beginning, but as you
it
drink
faded.
it faded
Yeah.
big time, and it's a very good old fashioned to sip on. I'm
Hmm.
enjoying sipping on it.
Yeah. I just finished mine.
So,
I'm gonna write it on my score real quick.
but yeah. Um,
Um,
Also, I don't know if I got to tell you, I had the best old fashioned ever last Saturday night as well. Kayla and I went out to drinks, but we went out to dinner, River Grill, and shout out to Meredith, bartender. She just made an old fashioned that kicked the shit. out of my. I thought I perfected old fashions, like all the different ways I could make them, and we can make them. I thought I've perfected each one, and she came in, she made this one, and I was just like blown away. She told me how she made it. I was like, damn, I'm gonna have to start doing that because that is good. And even Michaela said that was her best old fashioned she's ever had.
Really? What is she
She did
doing?
use. She actually did use Four Roses because I did out of all the whiskeys there, I was like that'd be the best one.
Yeah.
And so what she did, so she threw in all the ingredients. Excuse me, and she makes them how I make them at home. 3 ounces of whiskey, 3/4 simple syrup, and then a couple dashes of bitters, few dashes of bitters, and then she takes the nice expensive cherries on a stick and she stirs it before she puts any ice for a little bit in there. Just stirs it, and then she pulls that out. She puts the ice in, does a quick stir, and then she puts it in the glass with the ice cube, and then she puts the cherries in there. So I was like, I'm guessing it's that stirring with the cherries. It's kind of mixing it all together and giving it that extra nice flavor because those cherries are so good.
Yeah.
So um, that that's how she made
Okay.
it, and I was just impressed. I was like, damn,
So just cherries, a little different with a cherry twist.
yeah. And she did garnish with an orange peel as well. Um, and
Well,
then,
yeah. All right.
all right, what's your score?
Score, I'm going with a 4.2.
All right, cool. I don't have to change mine. 4.2. I really enjoyed it. I I did like the bubblegum flavor, and I did like how it faded. Um, but definitely not the greatest old fashioned, but still a really good old fashioned.
Yeah. Definitely solid old fashioned. I did like the bubble gum, right off the bat. Um, everything you just said, you nailed it, dude. I mean, like, I like how it faded off a little bit towards the end. It wasn't as bubble gummy, um, but it was still cool. It was unique.
Yeah,
Um, so yeah, 4.2, everybody. We're
surprising that it the best way according to the scores Coke. Second, right behind it's neat. I'll still probably just drink it neat because I'm not going to pour it in Coke. But
No, not I mean not often for this
yeah,
price, but
yeah,
you know, it's still really good in Coke if people that money's not an issue.
right.
Um, if money's not an issue and you like that, then Coke is Coke is great with this one. Um,
Agreed.
but neat is really good behind it. So, what do we got for the overall, bro? All right, everybody. So overall, score wise for this whiskey is a 4.2. Very solid. Robbie's birthday pick, everybody. Super cool. Um, yeah, great pick, dude.
Yeah.
We've never failed with Old Forester so far. It's been a
No.
great you know, every one we've had has been great. At least
Yeah. I'll be honest. It makes me want to just even go back and get the 86. I haven't had it in. I don't think I've had it this year.
I had it last night
Yeah.
at
Concert.
the concert had it, yeah. So I had it
Yeah.
last
No.
night. It was good. It was good.
I. It's a good cheaper bottle. I actually may grab it for the wedding tomorrow night, and I still got to pick out a wedding whiskey. I'll worry about that later.
Yeah, just you know, get something cool.
Yeah, no, I will. I'm gonna get something I haven't had. He hasn't. I know he probably hasn't had. So,
Yeah.
but
Um, get maybe Blue Note.
that's actually probably not a bad one. Really not.
I mean, yeah. I we got to do that one. I still have mine sitting in the case right over here.
Um, I think
Oh
the
man.
next episode is our 100 proof or
Yeah,
the blind.
everybody. So we
So
hopefully want to do the 100 proof battle. Which whiskeys are we doing? We're doing
early times, Evan
Early
Williams,
Times, Evan
um,
Williams, uh Old Tub.
Old Tub. I don't know why I was gonna say Old Granddad, but Old Tub and
What's the fourth one, dude?
I got it. Oh, Kirkland.
Oh yeah, that's right. The Kirkland whiskey from Costco,
Kirkland.
everyone. It's Barton 17 or
Yeah,
1792, I think, but it's from Kirkland Costco. So those are the
that's actually
bonded. They're
yeah,
all pretty close priced. Um, so
that's
yeah,
actually
stay
gonna be our
tuned.
next like full episode, but it's gonna be a blind, so it's gonna
Yep.
have to be split up. So um, yeah, looking forward to those. I'm excited, seeing how early times and Kirkland hold up, and hopefully we don't have one that sneaks up like Old Tub and wins it. That'd be interesting though.
Uh, have you ever had Old Tub?
It's been a long, long time. So
Yeah. All right,
all right,
everybody.
everybody. Good vibes, everybody, and
Good vibes, everybody. We'll catch you on the next
cheers.
episode.
And
Cheers.
thank you, Cody.
Yeah, man.